Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about 5 watercolor mistakes to avoid to improve your paintings. Number 1 is using the wrong paper. Watercolor paper should be 140 pound or 300 GSM or greater and ideally be 100% cotton. Arches is a great brand of watercolor paper to invest in, but it can be pricey. Strathmore and Canson also make good quality watercolor paper that is more affordable. Here you can see the difference between printer paper and Arches paper. Even if I go over the Arches paper a little bit, it really handles the water so much. Mistake number 2 is not waiting for paint to dry before layering or painting adjacent areas. Here you can see if I'm layering over wet paint, especially if I go over and over, this can tear up my paper. The paint isn't going to mix properly unless this is an effect that I'm going for. And I can also end up lifting my paint as well. And then also, if you paint adjacent to an area that is wet, your colors are going to blend, and this can be difficult to fix if it's not what you intend to happen. Number 3, too dark or detailed of a sketch. A simple sketch usually works best for watercolors. A very dark sketch will likely show through your paint. You can use a kneaded rubber eraser to lighten your sketch before painting. I also like to use erasable colored pencils in a color that will go with the color of the subject that I'm painting so that it'll blend in with the final painting better than graphite. However, there is no wrong way to do this. Some artists like to paint their details, especially in colored pencil, and then paint over them. I am just pointing out, especially when using graphite, one way that you can improve your painting if you find that the amount of graphite on the paper makes your painting muddy. My favorite brands of the erasable colored pencils are Prismacolor Col Erase or Bic Velocity mechanical colored pencils. I actually prefer the Bic Velocity because you don't have to sharpen them and they're really inexpensive and they erase very, very well. Number 4, using black or gray for all shadows. Most shadows are not just black or gray. This can make your painting look muddy if you're trying to paint all of your shadows with these colors. Try adding a complementary color to the color of the area that the shadow is for and adjusting as needed. For example, if I am adding a shadow on a red strawberry, I will add a tiny amount of indigo to the red to desaturate it and make it a shadow version of the red color that I was using. Number 5, painting with dirty water. I recommend using 2 cups of water anytime you use watercolors. When you think about it, the paint itself is dried out pigment and the volume of the paint whenever you mix it with water is the water. So if you're mixing with dirty water, you're really mixing with dirty paint. Here is a light yellow color mixed with this really dirty paint water I've been using all day. And then the next example will be the same color, but I am going to use this dirty water to first clean the paint off of my brush and then use this clean jar of water to mix my color with. And it makes such a huge difference. This is something that can really improve your painting. That is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. You can also find me on Instagram at Stellar Art and Design. See you next time!